Alright, Karina Baby, for the 23rd, we have Sophia and the Tooth Fairy. One evening, just before bedtime, Sophia lost a tooth. She had been wiggling her loose tooth all day, and quite suddenly it had came out. "Pop it under your pillow for the fairies," said Sophia's mama. "Why do they want my tooth?" asked Sophia. "I'm not sure," said Mama, "but they'll leave you some money." Sophia put her tooth under the pillow and settled down. Sophia felt sleepy, but she wanted to see the fairies. So she lay there listening for fairy footsteps. A voice whispered from her pillow, "Left, right, hold on tight. We're off to the land of dreams tonight." It was Sophia's magic bed, taking her off on another adventure. It sprung up on its legs and went out of the bedroom in a blink. Sophia sat up and saw that her covers had turned into huge butterfly wings. They flapped gently up and down through a rainbow. "We're nearly there," said the bed. "Where?" asked Sophia. "Fairyland, of course," it said. They glided silently into the woodland glade, full of flowers. To her surprise, Sophia found she was no bigger than a rosebud. She and the bed had shrunk. Suddenly there was surrounded by fairy folk, all chattering at once. "Have you brought the tooth?" asked one fairy called Amber. Sophia showed the fairy her tooth. "It's lovely," she said. "Follow me." So Sophia jumped off the bed and found that she could fly. Her tiny wings fluttered faster and faster as she followed Amber to the toadstool. "This is where we make our jewelry," she explained. Inside there were rows of workbenches. Elves sat sorting and polishing teeth, while fairies threaded them to make tiny necklaces. "These are for the fairy babies," said Amber. Then she took Sophie to meet an old fairy. "This is Jade," said Amber. "She is a royal necklace maker. I use only the finest, pearliest teeth to make jewelry for the fairy queen," said Jade. She showed Sophie a necklace she was making. "I need just one more tooth to finish for the queen. It must be ready in time for the summer ball tonight." "Will mine do?" asked Sophie. She gave Jade her tooth. "Perfect," she explained. The old fairy, "Look, it fits right here in the middle. The most important tooth of all." When the royal necklace maker had finished the necklace, Sophie took it to the queen. Sophie curtsied and waddled a bit. "Welcome to Fairyland," said the queen. "Thank you for bringing your tooth. You must come to the summer ball." Sophie looked down at her nightgown. "I haven't anything to wear," she said. The fairy waved her wand, and Sophie gasped at her nightgown turning into a ball gown. It glittered with stardust. So Sophie went to the summer ball and danced with all the fairy folk. But as they whirled around, Sophie heard a fairy whispering, "Left, right, hold on tight. Home again before morning light." And in no time, Sophie's magic bed whisked her back to her bedroom. The next morning, Mama said, "Have the fairies been here?" Sophie looked under her pillow. Her tooth was gone, and in its place was a silver coin. "Imagine that," said Mama. "I wonder what those fairies want with your teeth." "They put it in a necklace for the fairy queen," said Sophie. Of course," said Mama. "Why didn't I think of that? Now hop out of bed and you'll be late for school." When Sophie looked down at her nightgown, she saw something her mama hadn't noticed. Her nightgown was sparkling with stardust. Oh. So she went on a beautiful adventure to the fairylands, and she turned into a fairy herself. She got to go to the ball, and they used her tooth in the most important necklace of all, in the queen's necklace in the center. Left, right, hold on tight. Going to dreamland tonight, right? Oh, baby, I love you and I miss you. Mama used to pick out 5 books every night for you. You never fell asleep before 5. We would do the Your Baby Can Learn books, the patterns and the shapes and the numbers, and then it was Your Baby Can Discover. It was the Your Baby Can Discover books. And, you know, then we would do 5 storybooks. I love you and I miss you. I miss you so incredibly much. Let's do We sit and watch the rain as it falls from the sky, and we are glad to be inside where it is warm and dry. Oh yes, I do love the rain. It keeps the earth so clean and helps the pretty flowers grow from the mountains to the streams. Karina, baby, I love you and I miss you, and I hope that you're having a great day today. I love you so much. I miss you so incredibly much. I think about you constantly. I love you, baby.